no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene play, ey. Ya no quiero esto more, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti, ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya.
Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, ^SLEDH. What do you look for here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Andrew Benintendi, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that misses. And that's ball two.
No strike.
Hard hit, right side. Altuve slings to first. And a quick out, number one. Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Colson Montgomery stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the dirt.
One ball, one strike.
Inside. And it's 2-1.
Nope, ball three. 3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Two on, one out. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And it's caught for the out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball left side. Makes a sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Back here with my pal Siggy, and starting in this one, Jonathan Cannon. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it's fouled off. Stowers aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-2. Taylor settles under this one. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Elko. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Tim Elko. That one fouled off. Ciccone, the tall righty, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hot shot to third. Freeman tossed to first. One up, one down. Here's Mike Tauchman. He swings and fouls one off. That one to first, and it kicks off the base. No throw. He's safe at first.
Batting it, the catcher, number 8,
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground, and it goes just foul. There's a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trammell on his way in. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that one clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Taylor Trammell. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run comes across, and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0. 1 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. There's the strike. And ball 1. Caratini stands at first with 1 out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Reaching down, makes the catch. So up next, Jake Myers. And Cleveland on top 1-0. That's outside. Ball 1. Tauchman makes his way towards it, makes the grab, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, top half of the third inning, Benintendi to start it. Ciccone back to work. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Over to Altuve. Over to first. Safe.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So digging in, Colson Montgomery. That misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. To third. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Misses off the plate. And that is ball one. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. The White Sox tie it up. Now the second run is in. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And now the first baseman, Tim Elko. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And foul ball. Man at second. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He makes the grab, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Stowers. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants. The tag, and they got him.
Now back, second baseman.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fly to center his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a hit. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That gets by him. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Walker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Altuve on third. Alvarez at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Myers makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. In the dirt.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. No throw, safe at second. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. This ball's chopped on the ground. Walker. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Benintendi to the plate. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Just missed. Runner at third. 2 away. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And Benintendi is out. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Taylor Trammell. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swung on, belted. That's back. He brought it back.
Third baseman number 2.
Almost a 2-run homer right there, but an excellent job getting up, reaching up, and bringing it back. Heartbreaker for the batter.
So up next, Tyler Freeman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And that one upstairs.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one's in there. And a count 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1 away with a runner at third. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Myers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one fouled off. Outside low. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
In the air to left center. Stowers sizes this one up. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Brian Rocchio. And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the batter now, Kyle Stowers. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Full extension, makes the catch. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's under it. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. That one's carrying. Tattooed and gone. And Air Yordan leaves the yard. It's 3-2. Garcia really on his horse for this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Ciccone back to work. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one pulled foul. White Sox down a run.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
White Sox down a run. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Cleveland, Taylor Trammell. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a miss.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's a 2-2. Tosses to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Victor Caratini. And there's the strike. And there's a foul ball. Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Tyler Freeman. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a base hit. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7. There's Benintendi to start it off. That's hard hit on the line. And there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Check swing, no appeal. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. That's out to center field. Myers. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Sabrowski.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nope, that's away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Benintendi leads off first with one away.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That misses, and now 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that drops foul. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there, gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-3. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Now this is in the air down the line. Trammell on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. And here comes Alec Boehm. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Now Altuve handles it. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Brian Rocchio. And out number 1 on the grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter, even though you know that they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Pinch hitter coming on, Rob Refsnyder. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And there's a strike.
0-1.
That one carried. It's a ball. He sends it out of here. It's 4-4. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Outside, ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Garcia, long run into the gap. And the inning is over. We go to the 8th, and now Tim Elko. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Jordan Hicks.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Tied at 4. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Myers settles underneath it. Out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
New pitcher on now, Tim Herrick.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Dives. What a play! Christian Walker digs in for the guard. First offering and it just misses. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one misses. They're now 3 in a row.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Strike 2.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up next for Cleveland, Taylor Trammell. There's a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next is the Guardians catcher, Victor Caratini. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Waste no time there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. 2 down. Go ahead run at scoring position. Outside low. And it's 1-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And we stay tied as the... And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fought off foul. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Freeman tossed to first, and Garcia is out. So digging in, Colson Montgomery.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That misses. And the count 1-2. That one way inside.
And it remains 2-2.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Trammell makes the grab on the run. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 9th, and now the center fielder, Jake Myers. And that is out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first, and he's out. Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. He's already homered in this game. On its way to the corner, Tauchman on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Altuve. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. Garcia under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. On to extra innings, and now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Tim Elko. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Tied at 4. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. And here is Mike Tauchman.
Didn't always look promising, but they can still take this series with a win.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. First and second. Second, 2 outs. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hunter Gaddis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Tachman, the lead runner at second. Teal on at first with 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. Here in Cleveland, we're in extras here. Now it's the Guardians DH, Yordan Alvarez. Santana back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
So the tying run at second. That misses. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And the Guardians walk it off in extra innings.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.